So what's up, YouTube people? I wanted to show you my 4-speed shifter that I built, mostly for Daytona and Sega Rally and various arcade games. I tend to play them on the M2 emulator, which is, you know, a Sega Model 2 emulator. You can also use it for MAME or whatever. I actually wired a jack into it so that you can use any common ground controller to plug directly into the jack here. So if you want to hack a controller and hook it up to the jack, then you can use it to control console games. Right here, falling on the floor, we have a USB cable where I wired in I think it was an old Gravis gamepad. The shifter itself is a Happ 4-speed. It's a little wobbly because it's on my washer, but yep. So picked it up off of eBay, super cheap. These things are like indestructible, which is awesome. The carpety stuff on the outside, that is actually speaker carpet. The brand is Polymat, and you can actually pick up the Polymat stuff on Amazon and on eBay. And I watched a really good video with a guy in an auto shop showing how you put the carpet stuff on the speaker. So I managed to do what I think was a pretty decent job. You can see some gaps here a little bit, but if I put it on carefully, I can cover them up. It's just I was taking it on and off for the for getting ready for making the video. And normally, if you have a speaker, you're not going to have a seam there, so they have it a little bit easier. But yeah, so it's a speaker carpet, Polymat. The stuff I used to glue it on is weldwood contact cement. Now, notice it says that it's not flammable. There's another kind that comes in a red can, and that stuff, basically, there's a warning on top that says, essentially, if your cat sneezes, then your whole family will become fireballs. So I would avoid the red stuff. It's illegal in California. I'm not in California, so I actually bought a can, brought it home, looked at the label, and was like, okay, so, you know, if I plug something in from across the room, this shit's going to catch fire. So I took that back. I got the inflammable stuff. Works just as good, so it's fine. I used a foam brush. The wooden box I actually built myself. This first box I ever built, actually. But yeah, I put it together with screws and with Elmer's wood glue, and I carpeted it real good. I cut the hole because I have a thing for using the wrong tools for everything, because I don't know why, but I did it with a Dremel and a keyhole saw. So I basically poked corner holes for the 4 corners of the hole, and cut it on both sides with the Dremel with a cutting wheel, and then poked the keyhole saw through and just broke the little edge that was left around it, because I just don't have a jigsaw or anything. But we're going to take a look at the inside. Hopefully I can open it one-handed. I sincerely doubt it, but I'm going to try it this way. Oh yeah, it's working. Awesome. So now if you look closely, you'll notice that I had sort of a quick connect meltdown. I have the wrong size quick connects or the wrong size wire, so a couple of them are loose right now, but I'll be fixing that soon enough. But yep, just a plain old wooden box. There's my jack inside that goes to the outside for hooking up the console controllers and stuff. I hot glued all the connections down because I figured the box is going to get wiggled around a fair amount, so on the Gravis pad, just glued that shit down that way just in case, because you know I had to solder directly to the metal pads, and I'm not that great of a solderer, so that was my solution. But yep, that's pretty much it. If you already, I mean, obviously the hard part, you know, is already done. You know, if you buy a pre-made controller. Oh God, I have something funny to show you. That speaking of pre-made controllers, I'll be right back. behold this monstrosity. Oh crap. I made this before, excuse me, before I could get a hold of the Happ stick. Sorry. So we have a stick here that's part Tupperware container, part old CD rack, and a metal plate off of a Radio Shack project box. And the point of that is I have a racing seat. So you put the metal plate under the right leg of the racing seat, and that keeps it from moving around, in theory. This will be a lot more sturdy. But what we have is an old Wyco joystick. It was purple. I covered it in Plasti Dip, which is this spray rubber stuff. But it shifts like this. I cut grommets in half and put them in there just sort of as a goof. They come out. And what it actually is, if I can get it open, under the Tupperware container, and take the stick out. Let me see. I have to put the camera down. Yep. But this thing is absurd. I got this idea off the internet. This is a old flight stick that I took the spring out. It's an old Interact flight stick. I took the spring that auto centers it out, and you notice it has this hollow shaft already. So the Wyco joystick just kind of fit right in. So I took my ever popular Dremel and dremeled a nice hole in it. And then you see the container's not actually closed, but that's our shifter. If anybody wants to buy it, you know, email me. But yeah, so anyway, these are my two shifters, the good one and the makeshift one. But yep, so if anybody has any questions, I doubt you do, but just leave them in the comments. Thanks.